Let's decorate a Be Kind cookie. This is 1 cookie out of 5 in the cross-stitch cookie set. Before you can really start decorating this cookie, you do have to put a full white base, let it dry, and then also trace the template design and transfer that template design to your cookie. To understand all the steps involved with that and to follow along, watch the cross-stitch cookie set full video linked down below. Grab your black icing first. Now this black icing is a detail icing, so it's going to keep its shape a lot better. It's not a kind of, there are variations of detail icing consistencies that you could use out there, and this one's a little bit on the softer side. When you mix it together, if you follow my icing consistency video, I teach a kind of soft peak detail icing, and that works for so many different projects, and this is one of them. The soft peak allows any kind of pieces of icing that go a little bit more astray to soften a little bit as they dry, as they kind of settle into place. Another thing when you're doing the lettering, I always recommend doing the lettering first because 1, I think it's the hardest part, and 2, it's kind of the main part of the show. So while you're doing the lettering, you can also decide if you want to follow the little, this is also what I'm talking about here with the little soft peak. I can come in here because I just had a little bit too much icing. I came in with my scribe and just pulled some of it away, and the top of that eye just kind of settles into place perfectly without losing its shape entirely. Anywho, so you can decide if you want to keep that kind of cross stitch little, I want to say jagged, and that's not quite the word, where you don't have as soft of curves design, or if you kind of want to skip it. Now on the smaller lettering, I kind of skip it. I really liked how the F design looked, so I kept that, but the O is far more a circle. Same with the A, it's far more a circle than it is an actual cross stitch or even embroidery type stitch. As I am going through this, I am realizing I don't super understand the difference between cross stitch and embroidery, and I probably should look into that. But if you're watching this and you're like, yeah, I totally know the difference, and you want to drop it in the comments, please let me know. I would be interested, and it saves me a Google. So I would say 2 birds, 1 stone, but it's really just 1 stone, 1 bird. After you get the lettering on, we're going to keep that black icing in our hand and we're going to start doing the dots. And if you see me hesitate and be like, what am I doing here? It's because I'm looking at the template. I do recommend, particularly as you're doing this cookie, that you keep your template handy to reference because it's going to help you accomplish this faster. But you can see why I would recommend doing a line instead of doing the dots for the black, because you could really go through the black so much faster, the black steps so much faster if you had a line, and you can make sure that those dots are all touching. My dots are not all touching because I'm really just like, oh, I gotta cover up this brown dot on my cookie. It's not that big of a deal. But it also looks better if the black dots are touching. It does. I don't know what to tell you, it does. So you're going to keep going through the design. I start on the left and then I go to the right side of the Be Kind so I can keep adding all of the black details throughout here. And I'm just going to let you watch me add these on. You can follow along. Next, grab your green, and we just have a few little bits of green dots on both sides. I say grab your green because it's the smallest amount that you have to add. just color-wise to each side. And there's just like not a lot of detail to it, but I do have to reference the template over and over again because I don't remember where the green goes and how it's supposed to be helpful. And you don't have to follow the template so exactly. If the template has like 4 dots and you want to put 5 because that looks better, or maybe your dots are bigger and you can only fit 3, that's fine. It doesn't matter. It's a cookie at the end of the day. But after you do the green, you're going to grab your blue. There's not very much blue on the left side of the cookie, but on the right side of the cookie, we have 3 very big blue flowers, and they kind of reminded me of hydrangeas. I don't know what flowers they're supposed to be when I was designing this. I don't know. But looking at it, they kind of feel like hydrangeas when you're piping it. And there's also a lot more just blue flower details. Again, in my mind, I think they're different blue flowers kind of through it. We have the big hydrangeas. I don't know what the other blue flowers would be. I'm really not a flower expert at all. And then we'll finish up by grabbing our red royal icing and piping on our red flowers. And even though the red flowers on the left-hand side of this cookie are kind of circular and three petal-ish like the blue flowers on the right side, they are not hydrangeas to me because 1, hydrangeas do not come in red, but 2, I don't know. I don't know what flower it's supposed to be again. It's just a red flower. You tell me what the red flower is supposed to be. And then you'll add the final detail on the right side of the cookie, 2 smaller red flowers. It looks wonderful, and that's our Be Kind cookie. There are 5 designs total in this cross-stitch inspired cookie set. Download the free guide to follow along and get some additional detail on how to decorate these for yourself.